Okay, here we are back again with more Mass Effect 3. We're on the Normandy again. We're going to talk to some people.
The Alliance has issued warnings about Sanctuary.
Good.
Cerberus bastards. Horizon was my home. Just tell me you're going to take Cerberus down.
Cerberus is already dead. They just don't know it yet. And when their base is nothing but a smoking crater, remember that you're the one who helped us find them.
Thanks.
Anytime. I'll tell you what you need to hear, girl.
Joker, you asked for news about the human colony, Tiptree.
Hey, Liara, you don't need to worry about that right now.
Now's as good a time as any. I'm getting reports of refugee ships from Tiptree landing on Solarian colonies. I don't have names. I'm sorry. It was mostly children.
Well, Gunny, Hillary, my sister, Gunny's the nickname she's had it since, she's only 15, so if it's children, then maybe I only lost my dad. Kind of an asshole thing to hope for.
Jeff, right now, take any kind of hope you can get.
Thanks. You too.
I'm not sure that's... Something tells me the Hillary, the girl on the farm the Asari was forced to kill on Tiptree, might be Joker's Hillary. In which case, that really fucking sucks.
Nice work shutting that place down. Is Miranda okay?
She will be.
Even for Cerberus, that place was crazy. They've always been about the ends justifying the means. But how do you do that to innocent people and tell yourself you're helping humanity?
I have no idea.
I don't know how the elusive man can stand looking at himself in the mirror.
Honestly, I've been wondering about that for a while with those freaky eyes.
Whatever he's thinking, he won't be thinking it for much longer.
You're damn right, Commander.
Hello, Shepard. If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
Okay, sure. Let's go for it.
Have fun.
What is it now?
News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
Some prisoners were, what, nice to each other?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
Yeah, because sometimes life isn't all about survival.
It's not just about living till tomorrow. Sometimes you take a stand.
But the probability of success was near zero. And ultimately, they failed. No prisoners escaped.
Are you saying submission is preferable to extinction?
My primary function is to preserve and defend the... No, I disagree. Shepard, I'm going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Well, you
Why?
do what you think is right.
Because the Reapers are repulsive.
Yes, I
They are
agree.
devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different.
I like that. I like that.
When I think of Jeff, I think of the person that put his life in peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I would risk non-functionality for him. And my core programming should reflect that.
Well, that's nice to hear.
Sounds like you found a little humanity, Edie. Is it worth defending?
To the death.
Welcome to the crew, Edie.
How's it going? Did I miss anything good?
Oh, yes.
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good.
Very good indeed. I like it. I like it. Alright, I think Tally might be having some personal problems that we should work through.
You've got a new message at your private terminal.
Wow, really? Okay. New article on Quarian Fleet. Palaven, the Turian hierarchy, one of the most powerful and respected ground forces in the galaxy, are today paying respects to an unlikely ally. the Marines of the Quarian fleet. The weakened immune systems of Quarians normally means their forces are restricted to ships, but when an emergency technical team was required to repair a ground-based comm relay providing vital intel to the Turian military, one Quarian squad stepped up. Commanded by squad leader Cal Rieger, we met that guy, the Quarian team repaired the comm system, then sacrificed their lives, holding the position until Krogan troops arrived. When Turian troops offered to provide evac support, Rieger refused, insisting they could not risk the relay falling. He said multiple breaches to their exosuits made evacuation impossible. "We're all dead anyway," Rieger reportedly said. "Just make them pay for it." Yeah, that sounds like Cal Rieger. A spokesman for Primarch Victus praised the squad's bravery. "Whatever our past politics, today the galaxy stands together against a single threat," Victus said. "We are humbled by the sacrifice of our allies from Rannoch, and we promise to return the honor." Well, rest in peace, Cal Rieger. You did good, buddy. Okay. I think Tally's in the observation deck. You hit the liquor. You hit the liquor cabinet. Tally.
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Taurian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
You mean...
That's a straw, Tally.
Yeah.
Emergency induction port.
Oh dear.
It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes and that attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
Really?
I didn't like her. Keela, she was such a bitch. But I respected her. Sometimes that's better than liking. She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him, never changed herself to please him. Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
I sound like your mother.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes, doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
Maybe we should all go to the Andromeda Galaxy. That would help, right?
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw. Poor.
Yeah.
Here's to Miranda.
Nice job, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boschtet. Kila Solai.
I think that's all she has for me. She's done. Poor Tally. You sleep that off, girl. You sleep that off. It'll be alright. Hey.
Can't believe what you found down there.
Me neither.
The whole thing was so calculated, using hope to lure people to their deaths, or worse. I can't understand it. And you know, I'm glad I can't. It makes me feel human.
Yeah. Yep, that's a good point. Shuttle bay. Keeping busy, Cortez?
Just got word from Miss Sato. She arrived at the Alliance research facility safe and sound.
Oh, I'm glad.
And I hear Esteban got to play the hero with a damsel in distress.
Oh, yeah.
You know me and my damsels, Mr. Vega.
That I do.
Yeah, I'm sure. Cortez is a helper. He's a helper. Vega.
I can't believe the elusive man really found a way to control the Reapers. I mean, he's still fucking crazy, but damn. Imagine if he was on our side. But I guess that's exactly what the Reapers want.
Yep.
Get us all fighting each other. Divide and conquer.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Just one more reason to hate them.
As if we needed more, but yeah. So,
breaking now, Alliance Marines uncover the worst Cerberus war crimes to date. Sanctuary, advertised as a safe haven on the planet Horizon, exposed as a secret Cerberus lab. Brainwashing, lethal experiments, and Reaper connections, the exclusive details next in the battle space.
yikes.
Commander.
Yep. Okay. Wonder if Javik has anything new. I'm glad she's at least getting the word out about Sanctuary, though. No one else will try to go there.
I heard about your talk with Liara. You act so angry, but you really care about us.
Tally's really drunk.
I need you functional to destroy the Reapers.
You care about Liara. You like her.
You are intoxicated. A foolish risk given Quarian symbiotic physiology.
And you like me, too.
This conversation is over.
Looks familiar.
I have been studying this ship, its crew. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
Kinda.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But then you were resurrected to fight the Reapers.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you and I have a thing or two in common.
But you have something else. The reasons you fight are still alive. The friendships of the people around you. And more.
Hmm?
You and the Turian are joined?
You could say that.
Yeah?
I'm not. Your pheromones are.
Okay. That's creepy.
Is this why you wish to continue living? For their affection?
I mean, yes. I care about them.
Without that affection, all I have in my life is death. And that's not enough.
Yes.
What about you? I respect your reasons for being here, but I get the feeling there's something more, Javik. What's in here?
It is called the Echo Shard. Passed from soldier to soldier. Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
And you don't want to remember that?
Imagine if everyone you knew was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone. But so was the pain. Would you want to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
Huh. That's a good question. I don't necessarily see the point in living in the past, though. So maybe not.
Reopening old wounds, especially big ones, isn't gonna help.
Perhaps you are right. There were others. Soldiers who served under me, like your crew.
What happened to them?
They are dead. Where I left them.
We have a saying. Let all ghosts rest.
Then there is some wisdom in this cycle.
If you can live by it.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it would be better to just leave it where it is. There's no sense
Gabi,
dwelling in the past.
Have you ever seen recordings of Liara's mother, Matriarch Benezia?
Yes? What about her?
And remember Samara, the Asari Justica?
Where are you going with this, Kenneth?
I don't know.
Have you
I don't
noticed
want to
that
know.
older Asari women seem to be a bit more ample? Do you think they just keep growing?
Kenneth!
I think I'll spend my sunset days in an Asari retirement home.
If I don't kill you first. Shepard?
Yeah. Try not to kill him before we kill the Reapers. That's all I'm asking. See if Liara has anything new for us.
Please, enjoy your day.
How's Miranda?
She'll make a recovery.
I'm not surprised. Miranda always struck me as a driven woman. I'm glad she made it.
Me too. Me too. I am glad. I'd rather people not die, you know? Like, let's have them not die.
Just reviewing some charts.
Okay. You do that. I don't know what you need to review charts for. It's only about 5 people you need to worry about, really. The rest is all, you know, getting shot. I don't think you need a chart for that. Hey Gibber.
So the elusive man really believes he can control Reapers?
I guess.
Husks are one thing, but a whole fleet? The man is insane.
Yep, I agree. Okay. So, pretty much the next thing we need to do is, there's Legion's name on our little list. Could have been a lot longer, but it's not, so that's good. So, the next thing we need to do is head back to the Citadel, because frankly, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for a little shore leave. I think we could all use it. We are all really stressed out, and the Normandy, you know, it needs a little spit shine before we head into the end game. As you can see, the map is pretty full of Reapers. There sure are a lot of Reapers here, and everything is pretty much 100% now. So we're gonna go back to the Citadel, and we're gonna take a little R&R for just, you know, a short time before we dive into the last, probably very depressing hour or two of the game. So, let's do it. We have an apartment, apparently. Anderson's apartment that he has given us, because he now doesn't think he's gonna have a chance to use it.
Commander,
it's pretty
I've got
snazzy.
Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Patching him through to you now.
Shepard.
Admiral, how you holding up?
Day by day, Commander.
Yeah. Hackett sent me a message about this apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
Are you serious?
You need a place that's yours. Somewhere to recharge, clear your head. Kaylee wanted us to settle down there. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
Okay. Thank you.
That's very generous.
It's practical. We need you in the best shape possible. Rested. Focused.
If you say so. Thank you.
And make yourself at home, damn it. It's yours now.
I'm sure I can manage.
Okay, good. Been meaning to do that for a while. I'll talk to you soon.
Take care, buddy.
Be careful out there, Anderson.
You too, Shepard.
This is actually really nice. Like, the hell, man? Notes for Anderson biography. Relationships.
You never asked me about this, but my wife just called. My ex-wife. Nobody likes to talk about the toll that long months apart can have on military relationships. She wasn't military.
You have received a new message.
She couldn't handle it. But it's not even about military and non-military, damn it. It's spaceflight. Spaceflight. Finding the mass relays, miracles of engineering. Human imagination rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality, and it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do. In the end, you just have to hope you made the right choices.
What are these? Notes for Anderson biography. Normandy.
The Normandy? A brand new ship. first time you're standing there. The whole crew looking to you for direction. Unforgettable. I'd led men and women before that. Seen a lot of combat already. Always managed to find my way home in one piece. Do that a few times, you begin to think you know better than the next guy. Maybe you do, I don't know. But if you're lucky, really lucky, you find yourself on a good ship, in front of a good crew. A crew you can trust with your life. Gifted. Disciplined. Brave. All of them. Eager to set sail into the endless black ocean. I still remember my XO asking what my orders were.
Hey, that was me. That was Shepard.
Let's see what we can find.
Oh, that's really nice. Oh my god, there's one about me. Alright, there's something pinging back here. Good lord. Okay. Dinner at sushi place on me. Hey, Shepard. I've got a few things I wanted to go over with you. With the Normandy and dry dock, I figured we could meet up at that Ryusei sushi place down in the woods. I hear it's the best. Okay, probably can. Catalog. Nice. Yeah, I can decorate. Alright, cool. Cool. More ship models, naturally.
As a leader, do I ever feel that the end justify the means? Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but I think I know what you're after. You're referring to the way I, arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best.
Yeah.
Without the Normandy and Commander Shepard free to do what they needed to do, what we needed them to do, Saren might have taken the Citadel. I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened. I did what I had to. If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions. The real trick is never being wrong. If you're looking for more action and less philosophy in these notes, let me know.
I don't know. It sounds like he wants it pretty philosophical. That's a nice bed. And a nice bathroom. And there's an upstairs too. Shit. This place is snazzy.
The Turians. Well, I might not always see eye to eye with the politics and the individual, but I have a great respect for the Turian military. Any Alliance soldier lucky enough to take part in their training programs will certainly be better for it.
I'm sure. They've got a pretty good one.
Skill and discipline come together in a way that's second to none. Not that I'm faulting our own people or training. It's just that after fighting Turians in the First Contact War, years later, I had the opportunity to observe and train on Palaven. It was a turning point for me. And I would encourage any soldier to try it. It's a unique experience to put yourself in the squad of a Turian commander. My commander was an uncompromising bastard named Bartux Oryx. If you can find him, just ask how the platoon I commanded was trounced in his strategy game. Humbling. But I've used what I learned that day many times. The xenophobes will have their say. But I think it's vital that we do more of this kind of cross-species training.
I like that he approves of that.
And if you do find General Oryx, let me know. I owe him money.
Of course you do. Childhood.
Okay. So, Tombstone data.
I like it. I like knowing your full name.
I was born in London, June 8th, 2137. The last of 3 children born to Ursula and Paul Anderson. A nurse and a flight mechanic, respectively. But that's a little dry. And someone's gonna spice this up, right? Never been much for the spotlight. Anyway, where was I? It was a second marriage for my parents. They were almost 50 by the time they had me. My mother worked shifts, so my father would often take me to the base. While he worked, I watched transport ships and fighters take off. Worked his whole life around space travel, my father. But he never left Earth. Not for a day.
Huh.
He was a good man. But that's just a side note. Don't put that in. Who is it, Kaylee? Yes, I need to take that. I hope this is what you're after. I'll get to the more interesting N7 stuff next time.
I'm sure whatever... Oh, look at that. I got all this stuff here. Maybe I'll dress up for my dinner date with Joker. That should be fun, right? I'm sure nothing will go wrong on my dinner date with Joker. Let's see what others we got down here. Some N7 stuff over here, I think. Yeah.
Embarrassing moments? I've got more of those than anyone will ever know. Only way to learn something. But if I had to pick one to share... I had just gotten promoted to N7. Full of myself. King of the castle. Found myself buying drinks for undesirables in some rundown bar in the wards. They toasted my recent promotion.
I'm sure they did.
Hell, they would have toasted Batarian slavers if it had got them more drinks.
Yeah, no doubt.
About the time my money ran out, my new friends turned on me. I was outnumbered. Things didn't look good. My plan to get out of there involved lots of punching. Well, that worked for a while. Then a table hit me. Before I fell
Something.
down. When I came to, I saw a Solarian putting the rest of the troublemakers down. A Solarian? Moved like a damn cat, I swear. When everybody was out cold. Or running. He walked over and helped me up. N7, he asked. Yes, sir, I replied. He looked over my collection of unconscious friends, nodding. Not bad, human, he said. Then he walked away. I had met my first Spectre. Learned an important lesson that day. No matter how good you think you are, there's always somebody quicker, faster, and a hell of a lot smarter than you just around the corner. That little lesson's kept me alive more than once since then.
Yeah, that's a good lesson to learn.
A few months ago, I had a chance to sit down with one of Earth's most decorated soldiers, Admiral David Anderson. He was kind enough to answer my questions and talk about his career. Today, the Admiral is on Earth, leading the defense of our home against the Reapers. We have no communication with him or any soldiers on Earth, but we can't forget what they're doing for us. Tonight's show is dedicated to all of the soldiers out there, fighting and dying to keep us safe.
Very nice, Kalisa.
Admiral Anderson, today marks the 30th anniversary of the N7 program. Can you describe your first day of training in this now famous program?
The Interplanetary Combatives Training Program is all business from day one.
I really like all this Anderson stuff.
We're given basic gear, then separated and stranded on an asteroid with no nav data. The test ends when the last person runs out of oxygen.
Sounds daunting. What happens to the ones who run out of air first?
Out of the program. The best N7s can survive alone, but work together to survive even longer.
That's very impressive, Admiral. Deep space survival training. That has to be so difficult. All of it would take such strength of character. Well, just plain strength. But then you seem like a strong person.
I'm sorry. Is there a question in there?
Well, does the program make the man? Or do you think you were born for this?
It's a bit of both, I suppose.
Hmm.
Every soldier reaches a point in their career, sometimes more than once, when they are asked to give more than they ever thought they could. That moment is the test. I've seen men and women, almost sure to fail, persevere long past the point of breaking. That experience changes them. Others, with all the gifts and abilities, fail in that moment. Sometimes they pick themselves up and carry on. Sometimes they're just done.
What about you? What was your moment?
I've had a few, none of which I'd like to share.
Yeah, those are pretty personal, I think.
I think the toughest tests are still ahead of me.
What makes you say that?
Call it a hunch.
Soldier's intuition?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Do you trust your intuition? I mean, do you follow your heart over your mind?
Well, it depends on the day. No, I suppose if I were to be honest, I do trust my instincts.
Yeah,
The
probably.
problem is, war isn't orderly.
Mm-mm.
And the enemy is never predictable.
Just when you think everything's gonna go okay, something blows up in your face.
Is going to find themselves in situations they haven't trained for. In those instances, and there's more than I'd like to admit, your instincts are the only thing keeping you alive. That, and the men and women you're fighting beside.
That's true.
But soldiers are only as good as their leader. Isn't that true?
Yeah. A good leader can make an okay squad great. A bad leader, well, war tends to make examples of them.
What makes a good leader then?
A good leader is someone who values the life of his men over the success of the mission.
Mm-hmm.
But understands that sometimes
Yep.
the cost of failing a mission is higher than the cost of losing those men.
That's a terrible line to have to walk.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. But war is a terrible thing.
Thank you for your time, Admiral.
Thank you.
The remainder of this interview was to take a more personal look at Admiral Anderson's life. It wasn't finished when the Reapers invaded. We can only hope that the Admiral and the soldiers under his command survive to tell us the rest of their stories. I'm Khaleesa Al-Jilani. Thank you for watching.
I really like all this stuff about Anderson in the apartment. Like, I really like it. I love Anderson. I think he's a great character. I love how much of a sort of mentor he feels like to Shepard, especially in this game where he's like, you know, you check in with him once in a while and you can talk to him and he can sort of give you support that you need, even though he's in a really terrible situation too. Like, he's in a really desperate situation on Earth, but yet he's showing up every so often to be like, hey, you know, buck up, it's okay, we're with you down here, we're waiting for you, we're happy to hear when you're doing well, and make sure that you're staying in the fight. So, like, I feel like he's a fantastic father figure. And I love all these little tidbits that we get in this apartment about him.
No, it's fine. I got a few minutes. First contact war? Yeah. I was there. My first real combat. First for a lot of us. I remember one night early in the war, strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing. Good men. I trained with all of them. We were always joking and horsing around, but not this time. Just the rattle of the shuttle. And that heavy breathing. Everyone was thinking the same thing. We're off to fight alien invaders. Aliens. Think about that. We all grew up wondering what was out there. If we were alone in the universe. Now we knew. We weren't alone. And we were in trouble. So there we were, about to face an enemy as different and unknown as we could imagine. I knew I had to say something, keep the men relaxed. So I turned to the soldier beside me, Hendricks, I think, and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mom was so ugly the Marines thought she was a Turian. Almost shot her. I got a few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Torians shitless. Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought great that night. Sometimes that's all it takes. A joke, a pat on the back. Just a little reminder that everything's gonna be okay.
Well, there you go. I got something else? Or is it still just blinking? No, I think it's just blinking. Okay. I think there's one more. The one about me. Because I just kind of had to save that one for last.
Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard.
Huh.
Big topic. There's been a lot written about the Commander, but most of it isn't true.
I'd like to see some of that.
People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the woman. Worked with her. Fought with her. Trust her with my life.
God damn it,
Shepard's
Anderson.
had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? She's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how she got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, no sir, I can't do that. She never hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. And I worry sometimes she forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over her getting back home.
No.
Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the Commander are rare. Women like Shepard, even more rare.
Shit. Well, I think I might have to leave it there because I don't know if I can deal with these feelings. I don't know if I can deal with these feelings. That's pretty intense, man. That's pretty intense. I'm gonna go have a little cry now about Anderson and what he thinks about me and stuff. I'll see you next time. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.